Well, New Jersey's First Lady Tammy Murphy officially launching her candidacy for Senate.
She's planning to run for the seat currently held by Senator Bob Menendez, who's been indicted on federal bribery charges.
Fox 8's Teresa Priolo joins us live from Montclair with Murphy's big announcement today. Teresa?
Yeah, Steve and Natasha, those that we talked to here, their general response was how nice. A lot of people that we talked to have a positive view of Governor Murphy. Probably shouldn't be surprising in a town as progressive as Montclair. But when we asked about Tammy Murphy, they had little to no opinion of the governor's wife of 30 years.
I'm running for the United States Senate because we owe it to our kids to do better.
It's the 3-minute, 51-second video that could turn New Jersey politics on its head. The state's First Lady, Tammy Murphy, officially running for United States Senate.
I'm Tammy Murphy, and I'm ready to work every single day in the United States Senate for you, your family, and our country.
Murphy's announcement coming 1 week after Election Day, in which Democrats did well statewide. It's also on the heels of mounting legal problems for incumbent Senator Bob Menendez, one of the most recognizable names in New Jersey politics. He's fighting for his survival amid allegations of criminal misconduct and suspicion he has acted as a foreign agent.
The day that things went down for Senator Menendez with these indictments, it was clear that there was an opportunity, there was a potential lane for the First Lady, Tammy Murphy, to jump into this race. And it happened.
During her time as First Lady, Murphy has spearheaded efforts to improve the maternal mortality rate in New Jersey, especially among women of color. It's a program that brought her high praise, but as a candidate, the questions will be tougher, the issues more complex, and she'll be on her own without the office of the governor to back her up.
If people buy into her, the Tammy Murphy brand, not the Phil Murphy brand, then she's got a real shot at this. But if it's seen as giving her a Senate seat, then that's just not good.
In a statement to Fox 5, Menendez's team said, quote, "I'll gladly put my record of success on behalf of the people of New Jersey against anyone, and am confident that when all the facts have been presented and my innocence proven, I'll continue to do what I've always done for the past 30-plus years, deliver results for the people of New Jersey." It remains to be seen how Murphy does in a Democratic primary against Menendez and Congressman Andy Kim. What we found on the streets of Montclair is that she wasn't necessarily well known.
You know, I don't have a big opinion, but I've seen her a little bit, and she would be great.
I certainly like the governor, so I would be inclined to be positive, but I want to know a lot more before I would say anything else.
So as for Tammy Murphy's campaign, so far we haven't been able to find a website. There haven't been any social media handles created, and there's no planned events so far, which is a little bit surprising. Steve, at this point, it is just an announcement. That's the latest from Montclair tonight. Back to you in the studio.
Very deliberate rollout. All right, thanks, Teresa.